We've got a statement coming in from the Chinese. Let me just break that for our viewers. On the afternoon of October the 23rd local time, President Xi Jinping met with Indian Prime Minister Modi during the Brics leaders meeting in Kazan. Xi emphasized that China and India, both ancient civilizations and developing countries, are significant members of the global south and are at critical stages in their modernization. He stated that both countries should correctly grasp the historical trends and development direction of their relationship, which aligns with the fundamental interests of both nations and their peoples. They should enhance communication and cooperation, properly address contradictions and differences, and support each other's development aspirations. Additionally, both nations should take on international responsibilities and serve as a model for developing countries to unite and strengthen, contributing to a promotion of a multipolar world and the democratization of international relations. Very, very important statement coming out from the Chinese government on the bilateral meeting between India and China. I want to quickly bring Gaurav Sawant in live from Kazan on this. Gaurav, the statement coming out from China highlighting the historic and ancient civilizations, and a push towards a convergence of interests between India and China for the global south and an alignment of interests as far as the international order is concerned. Very, very important statement.
This indeed is, and that meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Chinese President Xi Jinping is over. The Indian side, in just a moment from now, will have its press conference, which we will get to you live moments from now. The meeting is over. We are told that there's one more pull aside that's quickly happening, and after that pull aside, the Indian side will give out their side of the story. But very, very significant, the Chinese President talking about how both China and India are ancient civilizations and developing countries, significant members of the global south, and at a critical stage in their modernization, should correctly grasp historical trends. And what does this mean? And Shiv, this is where the convergence and the divergence are so clearly apparent. Now, he said both countries should correctly grasp the historical trends and develop directions of their relationship which aligns with the fundamental interests of both the nations and their peoples. Sweet words, but these sweet words should not mean that Chinese army will send a division plus across the line of actual control, and that there would be a Galwan China should build infrastructure so close at the Bhutan-India Tibet tri-junction. Now, when he says they should enhance communications and cooperation and properly address contradictions and differences and support each other's development aspirations, then why is China not giving India greater access to the Chinese markets? Why are they stalling India's concerns about addressing the trade imbalance? So these are very critical issues, and with China, you don't go by sweet words, you go by action on ground. And if this leads to CBMs in place, Chinese pulling back, all of that, then it means something. Otherwise, it's just words, and Chinese words clearly, as we've seen in past decades, mean little, Shiv.
Very, very important point made by Gaurav. Not words, but actions. India will not be swayed by words and a statement of this kind. Of course, it will be formally welcomed, but at the end of the day, it is what happens on the ground.